Hello, everyone. Thank you for clicking on my channel. Welcome to the journey home. My name is Catherine, and I live in northern... Whoops, I did it again. Sometimes I'm in northern Ontario, but I am in actuality in Nova Scotia. This is your afternoon delight reading. I shuffled until something flew out, and we're ready to cut. The bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Air, so there is a decision that's needing to be made. Do I stay or do I go? Do I commit or do I not commit? Do I take this job or not take this job? You're weighing, trying to balance it out, looking at each option before making this decision. But it is a decision you have to make. Your crowning energy is the Five of Earth, which no doubt has a lot to do with this decision. You're feeling left out in the cold. But there is something there that you never noticed before, or something that is within you that you didn't know you had. So this person is actually just starting to turn their head and see all these pentacles here. And the Magician, we are manifesting in full force. The number one, confidence. Having all the tools. Queen of Earth, you could be dealing with an Earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Or this could be the energies that you're taking on, balanced, organized, bringing stability or security into your life. This could be a friend, a mother, a sister. It's just someone that gives really good advice. They're nurturing. They've been around the block. Two of Water, this is the Two of Cups. And this is about true love, soulmates. The Hangman. Someone is going through an awakening process. We go through an awakening process all of our lives, but some events or times in our lives are more like a rude awakening. Not always a rude awakening. In this particular deck, this is a big awakening, though. It's not just his head that's illuminated. It's like lining up all of your chakras and to find that balance, to see things from all perspectives before making a judgment call. I guess the judgment call was about walking away. Now, I'm feeling because of the past weeks and months, people have physically walked away from situations. I'm getting the feeling that this is about walking away from certain ways of thinking. Walking away from the way you used to do things. How you used to handle things. Seeing that different perspective and just walking away from that energy. We've talked many times about releasing old energies to allow what the universe is trying to bring in. I think this is happening. King of Earth. So we now have the King and the Queen of Earth. We have soulmates all over the place. This is the type of soulmates that are well invested into each other. There's no other person. They're earth signs. So the earth energy is all about being like a tree. You're rooted, grounded, balanced. So it's like picking a life partner or someone you want to spend the rest of your life with. These are unbreakable bonds. And like I said, you could be dealing with an earth sign. You could be an earth sign. But these two are, and look, we've got Queen of Earth, Two of Cups, King of Earth. Twin flames. Big time transformation. I think both of you are going through transformation. A big transformation, not just one, but the other as well. Perhaps one is going through a spiritual transformation and the other is going through, which I think is you, this awakening. You're already spiritually aligned, but the way you've done things in the past is changing. You're walking away from and healing. Look at this in comparison. My goodness, guys. Full awakening, full healing. And of course, the star is about opening portals, pathways to destiny and purpose. Healing, forgiveness. 17, 7 and 1 is 8. Bringing this into reality. Whatever you're awakened about or manifesting or healing, releasing old energies, walking away from the way you've been doing things, transforming and healing, bringing it into reality. King of Air, this, some of you might be going through a divorce. Maybe your freedom came from the divorce. This is about signing contracts. Sometimes I get the feeling this is spiritual contracts as well. This is done without emotion. It's just one of those things that you have to do out of practicality and logic. Perhaps someone planning, doing up the paperwork, and doing their budgets as to making a trip, buying a car, buying a house. This could also be this king not showing his emotions, hiding them. And then we have the big magic card of 0 point factor. The leap of faith. The Fool takes a leap of faith because he's already manifested a soft landing through the Magician. He's not exactly sure what that soft landing is going to be, only knows it's there. It's waiting for him. That leap of faith, knowing that when he lands, he's going to land softly. And it's unstoppable. This leap of faith is like imminent, unstoppable energy. And you consciously doing your spirit work, the aura around you growing, this transformation, making that commitment to self. And this to me is like the discipline of conscious behavior and subconscious behavior, working on the subconscious, opening up the crown chakra to be fed by universe, because universe is always trying to feed us, heal us, and move us forward. Let's do some clarification here. And time for the spiel. Readings are $35. You can ask as many questions as you like. I'll answer as many as I can in a 15 to 20 minute period. Lately, they've been going way overboard. I don't know what these intense energies have all been about, but they've been so powerful that by the time I look at the clock, I'm way over my time. That's not to say that I won't get a handle on it, but it has been a really hot time for energy. Members over at the website for extended readings. The cost of one extended reading gives you access to all the extended readings for a month, all the zodiacs, all the afternoon delights. And you can ask me a question under one of those extended readings and I'll pull you a card as a thank you for your support. What flew out was the Hierophant, you having the keys. Oh goodness. Let's just break this down. Karma. We've got karma coming in. Karmic rewards, karmic debts. And often when this card comes up, to me it always feels like generational karmic debts are being paid through you. If we are consciously aware that we're paying karmic debts and accept that that's what it is, and still be grateful to the universe, we are breaking generational curses. Now, back to the Hierophant. To clarify, the Five of Earth, which is about feeling left out in the cold, but you're just about to see what was always there. So in the case of a relationship, realizing that you have the keys to something very sacred, that you haven't lost anything at all, that it was sanctified and is being purified. The Magician, I suppose maybe you're manifesting messages. They're a little defensive. They could be playful. Like, look at how much this wand is in bloom. So these messages coming in are budding and starting to bloom. But whatever you're returning it with is, I feel like it's healing energy. Overcoming whatever shyness or reservations these messages coming in have. Reassuring. Very reassuring. Queen of Earth. There's something very mysterious and deep about this relationship. Perhaps you're hiding feelings for each other, treading softly because of past experiences, energies you needed to walk away from, testing your new self, revealing things all over again between the two of you. It's like getting to know each other all over again, starting from scratch. Now, if we're talking about a new love, you could say that you've gone through all of this process, went through a karmic relationship to prepare you for this true love. But whether it's someone in the future or someone now, I think both are relevant. And besides that, I think most of the readings in the last few weeks and months have been about divine masculine and divine feminine, about twin flames and true loves, about people who are in separation that are meant to be together but needed to work out their karma separately. There was a tower moment with true love. See what I mean? This is what's been going on for weeks. Talking about someone from the past, someone who is in a relationship but you're not communicating, or you're separated but you're meant to be together, and having to work out your karma debts separately, and finally walking away from those energies. This tower between you two had to happen, whether it was a karmic partner to lead you to teaching you about you, awakening you to you, teaching you about your behaviors that had to change, that you had to walk away from, or to heal the relationship. But this is true love. And remember, we spoke too in the recent past, very recent past, about, gee, it just left my brain again. That's the second time in this reading it came to my mind, and then it just disappeared. Well, if it's meant to be, it'll come again. The shadow side. So, one or both of you in hangman position. I have a feeling it's the other. I think for those of you who are coming to these readings on a regular basis, you've already gone through your spiritual awakening, and it's hitting them in a hard, fast way. Having to look at the dark side of themselves. Sorry guys, I hope that didn't bugger up the video and my cards start going faster than my words, or vice versa. This awakening, I think, is the other person going through their shadow side, looking at things that, especially if it's an earth sign, because they're so used to the norm. And when that world is shaken up and they start realizing that things are just not working the way they had planned, that's very hard for an earth sign to have their world, you know, it's like uprooting a tree. So here we have behaviors, walking away from these behaviors, and the Hangman again. So look, if this is you, I mean, they're going through a huge awakening. You've already been awakened, but now you're looking at things from a different perspective to be able to walk away from those behaviors. And now we have the Victory card, the King of Earth. They're going to achieve getting through this. Now I'm thinking this isn't so much about you, but about them. This transformation. 3 and 1 is 4, foundation building. And now we have messages, passionate messages coming back and forth. This healing. Well, the Empress. They see you as the Empress. They see that you've healed. They see that portal opening, that offer of healing that they can step through, forgiveness and letting go of the past. The King of Air. Yeah, they're thinking about their pentacles. They may already have their legacy, but it isn't enough anymore. Their legacy, see? They're alone. You're not there. Taking the leap of faith. Oh my goodness. They want a commitment. Finally. Unstoppable energy. This could be you working hard, doing your thing, or they are. Oh dear. Hold on. Well, guys, I hope I didn't bugger up that reading because it's a good reading. So I hope the camera's still working proper. We ended off with this leap in faith to a commitment. Some type of agreement that working on this, or we're going to do it this way, or we're going to work towards that. A commitment towards something new. Manifesting it. This, you manifested it. And working hard. You're working on a magical level. On the physical level, you're probably, be careful you're getting the right sleep. Don't, take care of yourself. Though this does signify that you are looking after both spiritual and 3D, or this could be a balance between the two of you. This person working hard now at their spiritual awakening. And the all-seeing eye is here. Okay, I'm going to take this over to the extended reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you over there. God bless you, and we'll talk again soon. Bye for now.